How did the Black Death affect feudalism? Have you ever wondered how a single event could change an entire social system? The Black Death, which swept through Europe from 1347 to 1352, did just that. This devastating plague led to a massive loss of life, wiping out an estimated 30 to 50% of the population. This dramatic decline in numbers had a profound impact on the feudal system, which relied heavily on a stable workforce of peasants. As villages were abandoned and land lay fallow, the traditional relationships between lords and peasants began to shift. Archaeological evidence shows that over 1,300 villages in England were deserted during this time. With fewer workers available, the peasants who survived found themselves in a position of power. They could demand wages or even leave their manors, which weakened the control that lords had over them. This shift led to a significant change in how labor was organized. Instead of the old feudal dues, many peasants began to receive cash payments for their work. Archaeological studies of settlements from this period reveal that people started to engage in more cash-based transactions. This change allowed peasants to improve their living conditions, as they earned higher wages due to the labor shortage. The agricultural landscape also transformed. Fields that once required many hands for grain farming were repurposed for grazing livestock. Archaeological findings, including soil layers and animal bones, indicate this transition. With fewer people needed for farming, the reliance on large labor forces diminished, contributing to the decline of serfdom. Social structures began to change as well. Inheritance patterns were affected, with evidence from wills and property boundaries showing that surviving heirs, including women, gained land rights. This redistribution of wealth altered the feudal hierarchy, giving more autonomy to individuals. Excavations of cemeteries from the plague period reveal mass graves and simpler burial practices, highlighting the scale of mortality. Post-plague settlements often show smaller and more dispersed households, reflecting a new social organization that emerged from the population decline. By studying pottery, tools, and building remains from this time, archaeologists trace the transition from feudal manors to tenant farming. Pollen analysis also indicates reforestation of previously cultivated fields, linking ecological recovery to the collapse of the feudal system. The Black Death fundamentally changed the economic foundations of feudalism, leading to a more flexible labor system and reshaping the social landscape of medieval Europe. The effects of this catastrophic event continue to be felt in the historical narrative of the period.